Okay, so once again, good morning to everyone. For today's lecture, we'll start with our practical session of image and video processing. Okay, in last lecture, we can discuss the various techniques of image enhancement. Okay, so today we'll start with our practicals. So basically, in our image and video processing, we have to study the 8 practicals. Okay, so here I will give what type of practicals, yeah, in practical what we have to study. Okay, so here is a list of experiments. So in that we have to study the main 8 practicals. Okay, so if it is possible, then we can add more number of experiments. Okay, so basically what we have to study in our practicals. So first, in first practical, we have to study how to read the image, how to display the image, and how to write the image. Means uh, we have a different types of images, right? Then how we can display the image with the help of softwares, how we can uh, read, yeah, how we can write the image. So that we have to study in our first practical. Means as we said, the image consists of different dimensions. So it may be 256 by 256, 500 by 500, right? So how the image will be look like, how we can read the pixels in that particular image. So now if we consider the image is 256 by 256, so it consists of 256 rows and 256 columns. Okay, so in that the values can be ranges from 0 to 255. आता हे पिक्सल मग 0 to 255 कसे असतात? So how we it can be look like? So that we have to study in our first practical. So the second practical is conversion of image file format. Okay. So can anyone tell me in which format we can display the image? किंवा image चे कोणते format तुम्हाला माहित आहेत? Yes. Okay. So there are different formats of images. मग कोणते कोणते फॉर्मॅट तुम्हाला माहित आहेत? Yes. Can anyone tell? Yes. Unmute yourself and tell the different formats of images. Yes. Anyone? Yes. Anyone unmute yourself and tell the different formats of images. Imran Sheikh, what are the different formats of images? Okay, we can display the image. Yeah, we can read the image in various formats. Okay, so that may be a JPG format, PNG format, BMP format, PDF format, then a TIF format. Okay, so have you heard about these image formats? Okay, so generally we can use the images in various formats. So it might be a JPG format, it might be a PNG, it might be a BMP, it might be a TIF, or it might be a PDF format. Okay, so to display the image, yeah, we can use image in any format, but most of the time we can find out the images which can be stored in a JPG format, right? So why we can use most of the time JPG format? Anyone have any idea? So instead of other format, that is instead of PNG format, instead of BMP format, instead of TIF format, and instead of PDF format. So most of the time we can use images in the JPG format. So 5, anyone have any idea? 5, we can use images in a JPG format. Hello. आपण मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इमेजेस जेपीजी फॉर्मॅट मध्ये काय यूज करतो? Yes, anyone?
इझिली शेअर होतात.
Easily share होतात. It is only one reason. Okay. So if we observe the properties of every image, okay. If we take a one image, right? So it might be a 256 by 256, and we can consider the same image in JPG format, PNG format, TIF format, BMP format, and PDF format. Okay, so for our understanding, we can use a 5 formats, and we can take a one image and save that image in all 5 formats. Okay, and if we observe the properties, yeah, if we observe the storage capacity, then we can easily identify why we can use images only in JPG format. Okay, so in order to store the JPG image, it requires less space. Okay, so similarly, that thing we have to study in our second unit. Sorry, second experiment. Okay, so in second experiment, we can take a one image, and that image we can store in a different formats. It might be a JPG, PNG, BMP, PDF, TIF, and we can observe the properties. So if we observe the properties, then the JPG image can require the less storage capacity. Okay, मग आपण कसं we can go to the properties and check the storage capacity of that particular image. ठीक आहे. मग जर का आपण if we use the JPG format, then JPG format can require less storage capacity as compared to another format. Okay, so that we have to study in our second experiment. Then in first unit also we can study the different color formats, color models. So it may be a RGB color model, HSI color model, CMYK color model, right? Then how we can change the color models? Yeah, we can call it the conversion of color models. So we can convert the RGB color model into the HSI color model, or the HSI color model into the RGB color model. Okay, so that conversion we have to study in our third experiment. Okay, so then we can also study the histogram equalization. Okay, so we can take one example, and we can study histogram equalization by using a theoretical method. Okay, so that method we have to study by a practical thing. Okay, so likewise we have to study the 8 different practicals. Okay, for today we can take a one image. Okay, so how to read the image and how to display the image. Okay, and how to perform the basic operations on that particular image. Okay, so now basic operation means we can perform the various mathematical operations. Now mathematical operation means we can add, we can subtract, right? So addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so these 4 operations we can perform on images. So if we add the images, so we require the 2 images, right? So simply we have to take a 2 images, and if we add the 2 images, then what will be the output image? That we have to understood by using our experiment. Okay, so for our experiment we can use the MATLAB software. So everyone might be familiar with MATLAB software. Okay, so you can study the MATLAB software. So in our signal processing also, you can add the signal, we can subtract the signal, right? So if we add the two signals, what will be the output? If we subtract the two signals, what will be the output? So might be this concept we can study in your MATLAB software. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone now observe the screen. Okay. So here we can use a MATLAB software. So first we have to take one image. Okay. Okay. So in MATLAB might be have you observe. Okay. I'll take in a word. Okay. So everyone focus on this simple program. Okay, so there are various command windows in a MATLAB. Okay, so if we study the various experiments, we'll also study the various commands which can be normally used in a MATLAB. Okay, so there are basic commands, that is the CLC, clear all, close all. Okay, so have you know the function of these three commands? Yes. Okay, in which subject you can use the MATLAB software? Hello. Okay, so everyone observe the simple program. So this program is for to read the image and to display the image. Okay, so basically in MATLAB we can use the CLC, clear all and close all. So these three commands in order to clear the command window, right, and clear all the previous programs that can be stored in a MATLAB. Okay, so in order to write any program, we have to clear the command window. Okay, so for that we can use CLC, clear all and close all. Okay, now we have to read the image. Okay, so in order to read the image, there is a one command that is called as a im read. Okay, so to read the image, we have to simply use the command as a im read. Okay, so now if we have to read any image, so that image we have to store in a particular folder. Okay, so here we can store the image and we can provide a name as a image 1. Okay, so why? Because we have to provide the path of image and we have to store the MATLAB file in the same folder. Okay, so in order to read the image, in order to write any MATLAB program, so what are the various images, so that we have to store in a same folder. So the folder might be anywhere, it might be on desktop, it might be in a drive. So whatever the our program file and what are the image, so that two things we have to save in a one folder, one particular folder, yeah, similar folder. Okay, so here we can read the image. So our images in a JPG format, and we can provide the name as image 1. Okay, so by using im read, we can read this particular image and store into one variable. Okay, so you can use any variable to store the image. So here we can use the variable as a I1. Okay, so by using this command, we can read the image. Okay, so once we read the image, we have to store the image. Yeah, we have to display the image. So in order to display the image, we have to use the command as im show. Okay, आता im show म्हणजे काय? So where the image is stored, so the image is stored into the variable I1. So here we have to use im show I1. Okay, so after that we can provide a title. So we can here provide the title as first image. Okay, so you can provide any title. But in order to provide a title, we have to use a single. Uh, okay. So by using this program, we can read the image and we can display the image. Okay. So everyone understood this simple program? Yes. Hello. Okay. Simply we can copy the program. Okay, so here copy and paste the program.
ठीक आहे, तिथे दिसतंय का तुम्हाला हे? If we okay, so after run, we can observe the image. Okay, so here we can take a one image, and also we can provide the image name as a first image. So the title of image can be also displayed on a above image, right? So in this way we can read the image and we can display the image. Okay, so have you understood it, how to display the image? Yes, are you able to
Yes, sir.
okay, now if we have to take the number of images, आता आपण फक्त आता एकच image घेतली, so if we have to take the more images, now in order to perform the uh, various operations, now we have to perform the, suppose we have to perform the addition operation. आता addition operation जर perform करायचं असेल, so we have to take the two images, right? So we can take the two images, but in order to perform the any operation on a images, so it might be addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, so both the images having a same dimensions. ठीक आहे, मग त्या अगोदर आपल्याला काय करावं लागेल, we have to check the dimension of image. ठीक आहे, so first thing to perform the operation is that, जर का इमेजवर आपल्याला ऍडिशन ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करायचं आहे, मग ऍडिशन ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करायचं असेल, सो वी हॅव टू फर्स्ट चेक द डायमेन्शन ऑफ इमेज, आणि जर डायमेन्शन डिफरंट असतील, सो वी हॅव टू ब्रिंग या वी हॅव टू मेक अ सेम डायमेन्शन्स. मग जर आता इमेजचे डायमेन्शन वेगवेगळे असतील, तर त्या डायमेन्शन आपल्याला सेम कसे करायचे, सो देर इज अ वन कमांड दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ IM resize. समजतंय का? I'll show the program.
Okay, wait a 1 minute.
Okay, so everyone observe this program. Yes, are you able to okay, so now we have to take the two images. Mata, in first case we can take a one image only. Okay, so now to perform the addition operation, we have to take the two images. So for that we can store the two images in a one format, and we can check the dimensions of that particular image. Okay, so here we check the dimension of first image by going through the properties. So first image having a dimension of 211 into 123, and second image having a dimension of 275 into 183. Okay, so both the images having the different dimensions. So first we have to bring the image into the same format. Okay, so now everyone come towards the program. Okay, so our first command is clc clear all and close all. Okay, now we have to first take the image, so we can read the image by using im read. ठीक आहे, मग im read मध्ये आपण we can take a name image as image1 dot jpg, and that image can be stored in a variable i1. इथपर्यंत समजलं का? Yes, have you understood up to this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
ठीक आहे, नाव आता आपली जी काही इमेज 1 आहे, सो दॅट इमेज इन अ different dimensions, so we have to first convert the two images into the same format. So in order to change the dimension, we have to use the im resize. Okay, now come to the second command i1 च्या below of i1. So to change the dimension, we have to use the im resize. Other resize, which image we have to resize? So which is stored into the i1. i1 मध्ये जी इमेज स्टोर आहे, सो ती इमेज आपल्याला काय करायची आहे? सो दॅट इमेज वी हॅव टू रिसाइज. सो वी कॅन यूज im resize i1 कॉमा. आता मग आता रिसाइज करायचं तर we can use any dimension. So here we can use dimension as a 227 and 222. So here that we have to keep in a square bracket, and that resize image we have to store in another variable. Here we can use a variable as a variable. Okay, मग जी काही रिसाइज झालेली इमेज आहे, सो दॅट रिसाइड इमेज कॅन स्टोर इन टू द व्हेरिएबल ए. ओके, अप टू दिस अंडरस्टूड? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now before showing, now we have to uh, show the image. Now okay, so do you know the function of subplot? Subplot आपण कशासाठी यूज करतो? ओके, सो इफ वी डज नॉट यूज अ सबप्लॉट, जर सबप्लॉट यूज नाही केला, सो द एव्हरी इमेज कॅन बी डिस्प्ले ऑन अ इंडिव्हिज्युअल प्लेन. जर का आपल्याला two images, if we have to represent the two images on a single display, so we can use a subplot. So it consists of number of rows, number of columns and position of a particular image. subplotचं फंक्शन माहिती आहे का तुम्हाला? सबप्लॉट म्हणजे काय करतो आपण? आता इथं आपण सबप्लॉट घेतलंय, सबप्लॉट 2,3,1. मग कोण सांगते का ह्याचं मिनिंग? आता सबप्लॉट 2 म्हणजे काय? सो 2 मीन्स फर्स्ट इज अ नंबर ऑफ रोज, नंतर नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स अँड अ पोझिशन ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर इमेज. ओके, सो डू यू नो द फंक्शन ऑफ सबप्लॉट? Yes. Okay, have you understood it? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and we can now we have to display the image. So in order to display the image, we can use im show. आता im show म्हणजे कोणता करणार? i1 करणार का a करणार? So we have to display the resized image. So the resized image is stored into the a variable. So that's why we can use a im show a, and we can provide the title as a first image. Okay, so similarly we have to take another image. So below that we can take another image. So im read image2 dot jpg, so that is stored into the i2 variable. So again we have to use the same dimension, so we can use the im resize i2 comma in square bracket 227 and 222, and we can subplot 2 comma 3 comma 2, and we can im show. So here we can show the b figure. So here we can use a im show b and title as a second image. Okay, so have you understood this program? Yes. ठीक आहे, मग आतापर्यंत फक्त आपण काय केलंय, सो वी कॅन रीड द टू इमेजेस. आफ्टर दॅट we can bring back the image into the same dimension. मग the same dimension मध्ये image घ्यायची असेल, so we can use a im resize. Okay, so first we can display the two images on a single plane. मग single plane मध्ये display करायचं असेल तर we have to use the subplot command. Okay, so now we'll run the same program. Okay. Okay, so have you observed the output? Yes. ओके, सो इफ यू जर आपण मग त्यामध्ये सबप्लॉट ही कमांड यूज नाही केली तर काय होईल? सो द इमेजेस कॅन बी displayed individually. So now I'll remove the subplot command, and now you can observe the output. Okay, so I'll remove the subplot command. Okay, so have you observed the output? So the second image can be displayed. So 5 second image can be displayed. So here we can provide the latest command as im show b. So it can show only the second figure. Okay, so if we have to show the two figures on a same plane, then we have to use the subplot. Okay, so I'll again put the subplot command. Okay, so have you observed the output? Okay, now we have to add the two images. आता आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे? We have to add the first image and second image. आता addition साठी ऑपरेशन काय यूज करणार? Okay, so again come towards the program. Okay, so here we have to add the two images. The first image is stored into the variable a, the second image stored in the variable b. Okay, so we have to add the two images, and that image we have to store into third variable. So for that we can use c variable. So c is equal to a plus b. So again we have to display that particular image on the same plot. So we can use a subplot. So number of rows is a 2, column are 3, and position also 3. Means first image, second image, and the addition of two images. So again we have to show, we have to display that particular image. So for that we can use a im show c, and we can provide title as a addition. Okay, so have you understood the program for addition? So how we can add the images? So here we can store the image. First image is stored into the variable a, second image is stored into variable b. So we can add a plus b and stored into the another variable as a c, and we can show as im show. Have you understood it? How to add the images? Hello. Okay, so I'll okay, so I'll paste the addition. Now everyone observe the output. Yes, so have you observed it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here we can take a first image, second image, and the addition of these two images. So here we can use a subplot command. आता subplot command कशी work होते बघा. आता subplot command मध्ये आपण काय म्हणले? So first is a number of rows. आता number of rows आपण 2 ठेवलेत. So here 2 rows are displayed. पण आपण इथे second row ला अजून काय use केलंय का? So we can use more operation, that is a multiplication, division, subtraction in a second row. मग जर का आपण एकच रो यूज केला, so can anyone tell what will be the output? Okay, so I'll change the subplot command. So in subplot command I'll use only the one row. मग change काय होईल? Okay, so instead of 2 rows in subplot I'll change it as only one row, and now observe the output. Okay, so I have got change.
Yes.
Okay, so if we use a 2 rows, then the for 2 row they will indicate the space. If we use a 3 rows, they will indicate the space. Here we can use only one row. So in one row, the 3 images can be displayed. So first, second as a 3. So 3 indicates number of columns. So if we observe the columns, so columns are 3. Then third is a position. So first image, it at the first place, second image, and third image. So addition will be displayed at a third position. So have you observed the change if we add the two images? Addition कशी दिसते बघा? So have you observed any change? Yes. So if we add the two images, so the addition will also we can find out the difference between uh, yeah, we can identify the change in addition. This thing I change. Have you observed the change in third image? Okay, wait a minute. But ठीक आहे. आता okay, so I will show you how the identify the change in addition. So any images आता ज्या आपण इमेज रीड करतो, ठीक आहे. So we can make the we can run the program in our editor. What आता आपण एडिटर मध्ये काय केलं, we can डिस्प्ले द इमेजेस. आता इमेज कोणत्या डिस्प्ले केल्यात? एक आहे ए, बी आणि सी. सो दॅट इमेजेस इज ऑल्सो व्हिज्युअलाइज इन आवर वर्क स्पेस. ठीक आहे. आता वर्क स्पेस मध्ये इफ वी क्लिक ऑन अ इमेज ए, okay, I'll click on an image A. Okay. Okay. So have you observed the pixel values of image A? Okay. So the image, now everyone understood the image A having 227 columns and 222 rows. ठीक आहे. आता हे जे तुम्हाला दिसतात का सगळे? So in this way we can read the image. ह्या म्हणजे पिक्सल व्हॅल्यू दिसतात का? Have you observed it? Yes. Okay. So how the image can be added? Now anyone observe the first row and first column. ठीक आहे. So कोण सांगू शकता या किती व्हॅल्यू आहे पिक्सल व्हॅल्यू? फर्स्ट वन फर्स्ट कॉलम दिसतंय का?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone tell what is the pixel value of first row and first column? किती आहे pixel value? Just tell me the value, anyone, so that I will understand you are able to visualize the pixel values. What is the pixel value? Hello?
58.
58. Okay. Now I'll show the second figure. So the first, how the pixel value can be add, that thing I'll show. मग पिक्सल कशी ऍडिशन होते बघा. तर पहिल्या इमेज मधला पहिला पिक्सल किती आहे? 58. Now I'll open the second figure, figure B. Okay. So figure B मध्ये किती आहे?
46.
ओके. आणि आता सी मध्ये काय असणार? सो द ऍडिशन ऑफ A plus B. So what is the addition of 58 plus 46?
104.
Okay. So have you observed here 104?
Yes.
Okay. So likewise, there is also change in pixel values. Okay. So due to this, we can observe the third figure addition will be the different from image 1 and image 2. Okay. So in this way, we can use the addition operation. समजतंय का असं?
Yes, sir.
ठीक आहे. नाव टेल मी इफ यू हॅव टू परफॉर्म द मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑपरेशन, काय करता येईल? कसं करणार मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑपरेशन? काय चेंज होईल आता इन मल्टिप्लिकेशन?
C is equal to A into B होईल.
ओके. ठीक आहे. मग आता आपल्याला मल्टिप्लिकेशन ऑपरेशन मध्ये वी हॅव टू डिस्प्ले द इमेज समवेअर. आता आपल्याला डिस्प्ले कुठं करायचे? आफ्टर ऍडिशन करायचे का बिलो? सो दॅट फर्स्ट वील हॅव टू डिसाइड. Now we can use the 3 rows only and 2 columns. Okay. And at second row, at first position, we can display the subtraction. Okay. First operation is addition. The second operation is subtraction, then multiplication, and then division. Okay. So likewise, we have to display the 6 figures. So here I'll use the 2 rows and 3 columns. ठीक आहे. आता नाव कम टुवर्ड्स अवर प्रोग्राम. ठीक आहे. आता ह्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये काय चेंज होईल कोण सांगू शकते?
सबप्लॉट चेंज होते.
ओके, व्हेरी गुड. आता सबप्लॉट मध्ये इथे काय येणार? पोझिशन किती येणार इथे?
2,3.
फोर्थ पोझिशन, राईट?
4.
व्हेरी गुड. आता आपल्याला ऍडिशन केलं फर्स्ट आपल्याला काय करायला लागेल? एक व्हेरिएबल घ्यावं लागेल. सो वी कॅन यूज व्हेरिएबल ॲज अ अनदर व्हेरिएबल. सो हिअर वी कॅन व्हेरिएबल सेम व्हेरिएबल वापरून चालेल का आता?
नाही.
ओके.
नाही.
So we can use a variable b and make a minus b. So subplot command at a fourth plus and im show काय करावं लागेल आता इथं? im show d,
D.
right? And title as,
Subtraction.
so we can subtraction. Okay. So now I'll copy the program. Okay. Now observe the output.
Okay, so the subtraction, it can be displayed at fourth position. Okay, so have you understood it? And if we look at the subtraction, आता A इमेजचा पहिला रो काय होता 58, B इमेजचा पहिला पिक्सल काय होता 46. So what is the A minus B? 58 minus 46. Okay, what is the 58 minus 46?
12.
Okay, so if we click on a D image, then our first pixel, it will be a 12. So have you observed it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and also you can observe the change in image. So if the pixel values are changed, so the image also be changed. So in likewise we can perform the various operations. Uh, समजताय का असं practicals?
Yes, sir.
बरं ठीक आहे. Okay, so again we have to perform the two more operations, multiplication and division. So likewise we can use one more variable, that is a into b, and for division we can use a divided by b. Okay, so in this way we can perform the various operation and we can change the intensity in a image. मग आता ऍडिशन आणि सबट्रॅक्शन बघितलं तर दोन्ही इमेज सेम आहेत का? So you can easily identify the change in addition and subtraction. So as the pixel value changed, so there also change in intensity level. Okay, so in this way we can perform the different operations on a images. Okay, so have you understood it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we'll continue with our practicals in a same method. So it is okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so what are the programs? So first I'll discuss in a Word. So after that we'll run in a MATLAB. Okay. Okay, so it is okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, so today we'll stop here. Okay, so we'll continue in our next lecture. So yesterday I'll send the notes of Unit 1, Unit 2 and Unit 3. So have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for second unit, instead of handwritten notes, you can refer the PPTs. Okay, PPTs मध्ये व्यवस्थित दिले. So for only second unit. So for first and third, you can use PPTs as well as handwritten notes. But for only second unit, instead of handwritten notes, you can use the PPTs. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'll take the attendance and we'll stop here. ठीक आहे. You can leave now.